Christians can be extremely judgmental. They're a lot of them are they will cast a stone. What is the verse? He who is without sin may cast the first stone. Right. So a lot of them will cast stones, but forget that they are a sinner themselves, and just judge other people. And I always hated that about the Christian community. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. So I knew going into this with the content stuff, especially Christians in America, I knew I was going to receive flack for um, supporting Muslims, not supporting or pushing the religion. I'm a Christian. I'm going to support Christianity, but I can support the people, the human beings who are Muslims, and say, well, they don't deserve to all be slaughtered in Gaza. That's not what God wants. I can say that and support them in that sense and support their right to practice their religion and have a free life. So I knew I was going to receive flack from that. But another thing that surprised me was the opposite, and that was from the Orthodox Christians. Um, and when you go to Palestine, you'll see a lots of Orthodox Christianity. You'll see a lot of Orthodox churches because that's the oldest remaining church. They hold themselves to a standard that is has been around since the first century in the way that they practice the religion. Even the way they pray the same as Muslims. They pray like Jesus, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was really cool when I learned that about Islam, that you guys actually pray like Jesus. And we just sit in our pews and kind of like slunch over and just say whatever. But it's a serious thing when you pray. You take it serious. And I like that Muslims take it so serious. They're actually putting themselves in the presence of God and praying like the Messiah, using him as that example. And I like that when I saw that from the Orthodox Christians as well. And so I saw that in Orthodoxy, they really do take the religion so much more serious. And another thing that I'm envious of Muslims is the the fact that Muslims are honestly more devout. Like in the Muslim world, and when I was in Saudi Arabia, I remember thinking like, man, Muslims are so much more devout to their religion than most of Christianity, and I was envious of that. But I found that again in Orthodoxy with the Orthodox Christians, and a lot of the Christians in Palestine is they live the lifestyle. They actually live the lifestyle of a Christian to the best of their ability, and they try as to their best of their ability to be as Christ-like as possible, which is what we're called to do as Christians. And I feel like Muslims do that in a lot of ways better than we do, most of us. So I've found a new respect for Orthodoxy. I'm currently studying it right now, um, looking more into it. But I've gotten a lot of support from the Orthodox Christians. It's mainly the evangelicals. It's mainly the sects of the Protestant Church and the evangelicals that are judgmental ones, the bigoted ones, the racist ones, the ones that don't know anything outside of their own little hometown bubble or Fox News. Um, so yeah, that's the shift or thing that I've noticed since my account blew up.